It's been brought to my attention that there is a Christian church in South Florida that is right now organizing a community-wide burning of the Quran, planned to take place this Saturday, September the 11th. I understand this church has roughly 50 or so members that are planning to come out in support. That is, by the way, far less than most people on YouTube have subscribers, but that's neither here nor there. I suspect a handful of other community members will also come out in support of this. But I want everybody who gets this to know that I do not support or endorse this pastor of this church. Nor do I endorse anybody who participates in this. Nor do I endorse you if you support it. Here's the thing. Technically, they do have a right to do this. And the First Amendment, freedom of speech, this country does recognize that right. But it's one of those things, just like the mosque on Ground Zero, just because you have the right to do something, it doesn't make it the right thing to do. And if you are in the South Florida area and are thinking about going to this, but haven't made up your mind yet, if I could be there with you, I'd put my arm around you, and I would just speak to you as one American to another and say, please don't. Please reconsider, please think about what you're doing. I would say to you that you don't defeat hate by churning out more hate. And you don't beat extremist rhetoric with more extremist rhetoric. You beat these things by exposing them for what they really are. And I think this is sending a very poor message. I want you to stop and think about your own parents. And what would they say? Would your own mother be proud of you for this? I would suggest to you that if you do, you will at best get a chance to feel good about yourself for one brief and fleeting moment. And then at the end of the day, you'll have nothing to show for it. And this amounts to, at best, a shameless exercise in self-indulgence, and frankly, just about as transparent. If you are a parent yourself, I want to ask you, what about your own children? How do you explain this to them? And what kind of a message do you think you're sending to them? And if I can just answer that right quickly, the wrong message. That's what you're sending to them. I want to close this out by doing something that may come as a surprise to some of you, but it's something that I have in the past called on the moderate Muslim to do with respect to the extremist within their own community. And that is offer an apology. And if you're one of the Muslims now who are watching this, I want you to know that what's about to happen this weekend does not represent me. It does not comport to my vision of what the Lord that I serve would have me to do. And it absolutely does not comport to my vision of what this country should be all about. And on behalf of this church and on behalf of this community, I offer to you my heartfelt apology. That's pretty much about it. I want to thank everybody for watching. I'll be back soon with more. Till then, Steve out.